Hello. I was so pleased with the exam results of our pupils this year, 2012, both at IGCSE and at AS and A level, that I thought it was right to tell you about those results in a video so that anyone who comes to our school website can hear about just how well the pupils at St. Lawrence College did this year. Allow me to tell you first of all about IGCSEs. Now, as you know, IGCSEs are taken at the end of grade 11, and this year's results were just the best we've ever had. At IGCSE, the highest grade that can be achieved is A star. A child has to get more than 90% in their exam to get an A star in that subject. And yet 31% of all of the IGCSEs that were taken at our school were given an A star grade. So 31% of all of the students, exams must have scored more than 90%. That's extraordinary. And that 31% is higher than our school's already very impressive record last year of 26%. And indeed 23% the year before that, 2010. To put this into perspective, let me tell you that the national average for GCSEs across the UK is that this year, 2012, was that 7% of all GCSEs were given an A star. And we got 31%. So I think that shows you how impressive that was. Now, the grade below A star is, of course, A. And a pupil must get at least 80% to get an A. 56%, considerably more than half, of all of the exams taken at our school were given an A or an A star. 56%. That compares with 49% last year and 45% the year before. And across Britain this year, it was 22% of all GCSEs that were given an A or an A star. So 56% is really, really impressive. 89% of all of the entries, that's nearly 9 out of every 10 entries, were given a grade C or better. One of our pupils, and I'm not going to name names in this video, but one of our pupils got 10 A stars at GCSE. Very, very, very impressive. Several of our pupils got 9 A stars, and virtually all of our pupils got at least 1 A star. 87% in fact of our children got at least 1 A star in their GCSEs. I don't want to go into too much detail here by subject, but I want to name 3 subjects at GCSE which were particularly impressive. Greek GCSE. 94% of the people that took Greek GCSE got an A star or an A. In French, 100% of the pupils that took GCSE got either an A star or an A, and in fact 2/3 of them got an A star. 15 children took French IGCSE this year at St. Lawrence, 10 of them got A stars and 5 got A's. Amazing. And finally, English literature. English literature had 22 entries. 14 of them got A stars, 6 of them got A's, and the other 2 got B's. So congratulations to all of you. Very, very impressive. Now, after IGCSE, most of our pupils will move on and study AS levels and A levels, and then go on to higher education. This year we had a record number of subject entrants for AS and A level. We had 280 separate AS and A level entries. That's higher than last year when we had 215, and it's higher than the year before, 230, so that's a very healthy statistic for the school. 44% of the AS level and A level entries achieved A star or A grade. Now there is no A star given at AS level, so all of the A stars were at the full A level. But to recap that statistic, 44%, nearly half, of all of the entrants for AS level and the A level were given an A or an A star grade. That 44% is up from last year. Last year the school achieved 41%, and it's up from the year before that as well, because that year, 2010, it was 37% achieving A or A star. So that shows a real improvement. The UK statistic for this year was 26% scoring A or A star grade. So again, we've beaten the national statistics. And to put it in perspective even more, there's been a lot of talk this year, you may have seen this in the UK media, about how the number of top grades at A level and AS level and at GCSE has fallen this year across Britain. That's probably in response to fears that for some reason exams were becoming easier. So marking was tougher this year, and the proportion of A star and A grades at A level and at GCSE actually fell. And I think that makes our improvements over the last 2 years even more remarkable. Now, notable individual successes at A level within our school this summer included one of our pupils scoring 2 A stars and 2 A's at A level, a remarkable achievement. To get an A star at A level, you need to score more than 90% in the second half of the A level, which is the toughest half of the A level. So very, very impressive. Another one of our pupils scored 2 A stars and an A and a merit at AEA level. So AEA level is above A level. AEA stands for Advanced Extension Award. 25 years ago it was called S level, so you may be familiar with it in that way. So one of our pupils took AEA level maths and scored a merit, the highest possible grading you can get at AEA level. Very, very impressive. 50% of all of our A-level pupils scored just A's and B's and A stars. Did not score lower than a B. It's extraordinary that half of all of our A-level pupils never went below a B grade. Very, very impressive. Now, these students have now moved on to a wide variety of top universities. Most of them have gone to the UK, to universities such as Cambridge, Imperial, King's College, Exeter, Queen Mary's in London, Surrey, Newcastle, Kent, Leicester, Reading, Sussex. That's just a selection of where our pupils are going this year. Others are going elsewhere, they're going outside of Britain. 3 notable examples are they're going to America. We have a student going to Berkeley, we have a student going to New York University, to Canada, University of Toronto, and interestingly to Les Roches, the International School of Hotel Management, one of the best in the world. We have a pupil moving on to study hospitality management there. So we're very proud of those destinations where our pupils are going this year. And what are they going to study? Well, they're going to study for degrees in subjects as diverse as medicine, biomedical sciences, economics, econometrics, politics, chemical engineering, business management, naval architecture, accounting and finance, and film and drama studies. That's just a few of the very interesting courses that our pupils will be studying from September and October of this year as they move into higher education. So all that remains is for me to offer my congratulations to the pupils, to their teachers from this year, but very importantly to the teachers they've had in all the previous years of their education, because their success this summer, whether it was IGCSE or A-level, was born out of all of the education that they have had right from their very first kindergarten class. So well done to all of the teachers who have contributed to those pupils' success. And well done to the parents as well, who encouraged their children and provided an environment where they could work and inspired their own children. So congratulations to all of us. Let's hope that next year the results will be even better and I'll be able to tell you about them once again. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day. There we are.